First up, if you've ever tried something and failed, you know how challenging it can be to pick yourself up and try again. But imagine if there was someone there not only to help you back up, but also point you in the right direction. That's exactly what one social enterprise is trying to do for young adults in Hong Kong who are trying to find their true callings. Zella Chin has more in our latest Heart of Gold report.
On this Tuesday afternoon, this 24-year-old is on her way to work in Kwun Tong. She doesn't have a normal desk job. Instead, she makes fashion accessories inspired by her love of baking.
There is a technique in baking called flower piping, where you use cream to pipe out flowers and put it on the cakes to decorate it. And it's a technique that is very interesting for me, and I just thought that maybe I can put it into accessory.
Such as earrings and pendants. Vinci got a degree in fashion design 3 years ago and started her passion project after uni. But her parents wanted her to get a regular 9-to-5 job.
At first, I decided for this to just be a 1-year thing. But after that year, I thought that maybe I can do more because there's still a lot of things that I want to try. And I can still see a lot of potential of making this kind of accessory. But parents start to like, why aren't you getting a real job or stuff like that? And then also like social pressure is like, you have to get a job. But then I saw the ad from Trial and Error Lab and thought maybe if I can station there for 1 or 2 more years, I can get more time to work on the stuff that I like.
She joined the Trial and Error Lab, a vocational program for youth interested in the handicraft industry. To be eligible, anyone between the ages of 18 to 35 should have a well-developed idea for a creative project. Once accepted, they pay about $1,500 a month for a desk and extra fees for classes on brand building, marketing, and financial management. And why is the program called Trial and Error Lab?
We really want to promote the trial and error spirit, meaning they can try, they can fail, and they can keep trying. We want to help them to find their meaning, their vocation, and also help them to be successful.
Andrew Choi works at an NGO that provides cultural and educational opportunities for the youth, and he launched this vocational service 3 years ago. Andrew, 47, has been working with young people for more than a decade.
I'm passionate being around with kids. You just feel the energy, and you know they are the leaders in the future. So have the opportunity to really work with them, connect with them, provide them different opportunities.
Sometimes young adults may lack focus.
When they come in, they have many things trying to do. They don't really have a focus because, for example, when Lafo came in, she's doing all sorts of things. She has her technique, but she just doesn't find the right business or right focus. So we help them.
He says many of them want meaningful professions.
They're hoping maybe using their work to express themselves and to have a message to the society, of course, concerning on different social issues, for example, environmental issues, poverty issues, helping disabled people. So it's really not just making money, so really having a meaningful things to do in their career.
One of the lab fellows, 30-year-old Emma Wong, wants to make a difference. After finishing secondary school, she joined Ocean Park and worked as a marine mammal trainer for 5 years.
Every one of them has a different personality. I wanted to know more, so I did some research and asked some colleagues at Ocean Park. But they couldn't answer all my questions. Then I went to study this field.
While studying for a degree in environmental science, Emma came up with the idea of making stamps of marine mammals to educate people about the importance of ocean conservation. She shares her knowledge in stamp making courses.
我用個印其實係會帶俾
The stamps convey the knowledge I want them to know. My stamp shows the problems the sea is facing, such as the water pollution is so serious that marine animals don't have enough food to eat.
太嚴重，令到佢哋冇辦法揾到嘢食呢。
Each stamp tells a story of an endangered marine mammal. This is a vaquita.
2005年嘅時候
From 2005, there were 600, and now only 11. Some conservation groups say by the end of the year, there won't be any more.
話俾我哋知，其實佢年底就會完全滅絕㗎啦。
Her classes cost about $500 a person, and the stamps are about $160. She says she doesn't include the cost of labor in the price of the stamps, and she's willing to lose money in order to spread her message.
更加多人去知道嘅時候，其實佢哋亦都會
The more people that know about this, then they're affected by me. Hopefully, they can take this story and share it with other people.
因為佢哋背後其實都會有一個好大嘅人際網絡。
Their vast network, which is important to the ocean. I believe the ocean and the land are stitched together.
每一個海都能夠將每一片陸地連結埋一齊，而人係
Humans are living on this land, and I am a seed to share the knowledge of the ocean.
少少嘅一粒種子，將海嘅信息帶出去咯。
She gets career counseling from the staff.
我哋見到面嘅時候，我哋都會傾下。
When we meet, we will talk about the development of the business and how to progress.
做緊嘅嘢可以點樣再發展出去，令到我有更大。
They even refer me to some potential customers such as schools, public and private organizations.
包括咗學校啦，或者係一啲公營嘅機構啦、私營嘅機構啦。
Emma works 2 other jobs to make ends meet. The lab also teaches practical lessons to help build a brand.
Because handcraft is something that people don't buy what you do, they buy why you do it. So telling people what you're doing is important. So that's why we have a lot of training to help them to really present what they're doing, the products. A social media class, really how to set up their tables, display table, how they set up their pricing, how they create their own brand, including the logo, packaging.
Irene Choi, 32, uses the lab in her free time. She is a freelance graphic designer and a mother of a young child, and she created a brand of fashion accessories and artwork made from pressed flowers in 2010.
At the beginning, I started to do some gift for my friends and make flower bookmark. And after that, they asked me to do for a mask. So I started to do much more, and then I reached some market and some events for selling or for sharing my artwork.
Irene joined the lab in 2018 and has learned to manage her accounts better.
The teacher have taught me how to balance my business with some Excel, because I don't know how to use the Excel in computer, and she also remind me have to do some record. I will know I have this month I've earned some money, so I can use a part of it for some material.
She now sells her products through the NGO's bookstore.
The shopkeeper is very nice too, because they will give some comments for me from the clients. Like, your accessories can use like other kinds of theme or color or form or their favorite flowers. So I will try my creative in different way and different format, and keeps the client to buy the products.
Then she likes to develop new products with the input of other lab fellows.
Because people are from all kinds of background, they all have different kind of skill sets, so it can really help you a lot. When I am working on a new product, when I was working at home, you will have to, the only way you can get feedback is that you have to put it in the market. And for that, sometimes it's already too late and it's quite time and cost consuming.
After 2 years in the program and steady income from a part-time bakery job, Vinci had the courage and know-how to start her own studio in June.
Financially, it's a much bigger burden because the rent is very high in Hong Kong, and I will have to sell or hold classes more than before.
But finding a place in our economy is only part of many young people's dreams. These days, many decided to join the ongoing social movement.
People are gathering here at Chater Garden in Central for another big protest. It's been nearly 3 months of protests by mostly young people fighting for a better future for Hong Kong.
Many of the lab fellows have joined these protests.
A lot of the youth struggle to see a bright future, but they're also searching not just for traditional, I have a nice job, buying a house, those kind of traditional pathways. They really have different so-called values. That's why they're searching for meaning, and they want to help the society. And if they see some unjust issues or even social issues, they will come up and voice out their voice and needs.
But different people have different dreams.
I am a very simple person. I don't really have a very ambitious dream. My dream is just to make things that I like and hope people will buy it, so I don't need to worry about my next meal, and maybe do it until I'm too old to hold my tools anymore.